I got a segment from Speak Easy. Terence Crawford is the greatest I've ever seen. Let's hear this.
Last night, we got to witness history, okay? We got to witness Terence Bud Crawford, a man whose own mother used to pay children in the neighborhood money to beat him up because he was a badass little kid. A man who got shot in the head and drove himself to the hospital. A man who then proceeded to have one of the greatest boxing careers we've ever seen. And when he didn't have anything else to prove, he said, you know what? I'm going to slay one more dragon. He went up 2 weight classes to face off against the best of the generation, Canelo Alvarez.
If you got T. Higgins in fantasy, should you be worried Jamar going to eat regardless? Nah, I don't think it's going to be a huge drop-off for T. I mean, he still got T the ball. Brownie still got T the ball. I think they'll figure it out. They're going to air it out. I think it's fine. Like obviously there's gonna be a drop off, but I don't think it's gonna be a drastic drop off.
You know what he did, Emmanuel Acho?
What'd he do?
Dominated. Absolutely dominated. Put on the muscle, put on 20 pounds of muscle, went up there, fought Canelo in the pocket,
that
around,
crazy.
Outskilled him, did everything he needed to do, even hurt him a couple of
20
times.
20 pounds of muscle.
Terence Crawford absolutely showed how good he is, how dominant he is, and he is the greatest boxer of this era. What an amazing performance. That's how I'm leaving it. Terence Crawford might be the greatest I've ever seen, and I mean that wholeheartedly. It's not his fault.
I'm gonna be genuine. Like, it's an argument for it, you know, because I was thinking about it. I'm like, greatest ever is kind of crazy, but it's an argument for it because Canelo is a better boxer now. I'm not gonna say he put on a good performance, but he's a better boxer now than when he lost to Floyd. Floyd obviously schooled him. You know what I'm saying? But the style in which Terence Crawford beat Canelo, a better Canelo at that, and the style in which Floyd did, and I'm not gonna say Floyd is incapable of dominating Canelo in a different fashion because he can do whatever he wants to. But I think it's a conversation, you know? Conversation. Interesting.
Resume can't match
Did they make a move for Trey?
He wasn't in the golden generation.
Oh, Trey Lance would be a good trade. That wouldn't be a bad one. Trey Lance played good this preseason. That'd be an okay one.
Ever seen
He
at
might be the
his
greatest
weight class?
Only like boxing when it's a big fight.
He might be the greatest I've
I feel
ever
you.
seen.
Here's my problem, bro.
That's how good Terence Crawford is.
After watching Bud fight yesterday, I went down like a YouTube circuit. I used to love boxing when I was in high school. Then boxing kind of got soft as I got older, if you will. Soft comparatively. When you talk about the Alis, when you talk about the Frazier's, when you talk about the Sugar Rays, when you talk about the George Foremans, and you think Bud could be the best ever?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I think skill for skill, when you look at what Bud Crawford can do, he's extremely technical. Last night, he proved
I think you can make an argument for it.
It looked like his face wasn't even touched after the fight. Canelo had bumps and bruises all over his. Crawford didn't look like he was touched.
Looked out of shape.
Didn't look like he was in a fight.
Now, what about this, though? What about the fact
I agree with that.
back in the day,
He did not look
the
conditioned.
level of boxing was so much more competitive. And there were like 4 to 5 elites, whereas now there's like 1 to 3 elites.
But I think as well, the style of Crawford at Canelo's typical level, he maybe he needed to condition more. Maybe because Crawford was more active and conditioned all 12 rounds. Didn't look, there was no drop off in stamina through all 12 rounds. So I mean, I'm pretty sure Canelo didn't drop his training regimen down. Pretty sure he trained even harder for this fight. But maybe Crawford was just that much more conditioned.
This actually adds to my point. The reason why I view Terence Crawford is he is the only one with old school mentality in the new age. When it came to fighting Errol Spence, there was no excuses. I was a 135 champion. I'm going to go up to 140, 147, and I want your belts. It took way too long to have that fight happen, but when it happened, he said, I don't care about a rehydration clause. I don't care that I'm the B side. I want smoke. When it came to Canelo Alvarez, you're the best. Everyone thinks that you could beat me. Everyone thinks that you're too big. Okay, I'll go up 2 weight classes. I don't care about a rehydration clause. I don't care about a rematch clause. Let's do it in the biggest arena in Vegas, and I'm going to prove that I am the best on this night. I'm going to prove that I'm the best of this era. He's done it time and time again, and in my opinion, it's not his fault that people ducked him half his career because he couldn't sell. It's not his fault that he wasn't in the golden generation of welterweights like Floyd Mayweather was. Floyd Mayweather got the privilege of being in the same era as a Cotto, a Shane Mosley, a Diego Corrales, a Ricky Hatton, a Manny Pacquiao. He doesn't have that. As a matter of fact, he ran through 147, which was viewed as one of the most talent-rich divisions, and he did so easily, they discredited him for it because he looked too good doing it. Terence Crawford is one of the greatest boxers I have ever seen, and I'll stand on it.
He biased, but his boxing takes a little bit better than his football take, just a little bit.
I thought you got to take it. You got to take
Come on
it.
now.
That's social trade approved right there.
That's social trade approved.
That's social trade approved.
You know what? On that note, hey, Rome, we got to get out the show.
That was a good. I mean, that's a good take. I think in general though, I think there is a very good argument out there of Crawford being the best ever. Shout out to Mayweather, obviously, but you can easily make an argument, you know, if you're just going off of skill. I think Crawford comes back and fights Canelo again, and the only reason why I say that is because he's going to get offered what Canelo made. He didn't. I seen a report saying that the pot was $200 million, and Canelo got 75% and Crawford got 25%. I don't know if that's accurate. But it is accurate that Canelo got over $100 million. I don't know how much Crawford got paid. I would hope that he got paid at least $50 million, reasonably. But I think Crawford would go back and fight Canelo for over $100 million. He don't need to. I think he'll knock him out in a second fight. Realistically, he'll knock Canelo out. But he really don't need to fight nobody. I don't see him fighting nobody else unless it's $100 million plus every fight. If it's not, he probably gonna retire, or he might just take a break and then be bored at home and then just be like, you know what, I'll come back and fight for 80 mil, something like that. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Appreciate it for watching. Subscribe, stay tuned, stay blessed.